Hi, I'm back. I told all of you I'd report in when I got back from my trip. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, last week I decided about a month ago that I was going to drive down to Virginia to visit my granddaughters. And it's about a 9-hour trip. And it had been a long time since I had driven 9 hours by myself. I had told everybody in stories that my husband and I just fell into this practice of him always doing the driving. And I liked it because I could get Instagram work done, I could get correspondence done, and I never thought about it until I realized that I had reservations about getting in the car and going for a long road trip by myself. So I thought about it long and hard, and I actually did attempt to do this last summer. Last summer I was going to make the trip. And the closer we got to it, the more excuses I found to not do it. And then I was mad at myself all year long. It's been really bothering me. So during the year, I figured it out. I figured out that we had fallen into this pattern of doing everything together. And then COVID came along where we did nothing. And then after COVID, we've all had this slow recovery, starting to do things in our lives again. And I realized that it has been a really long time since I just took off and did 3-4 hours or 8-9 hours on my own. So this year I decided to remedy that, and all year long, whenever I had a chance, I did take a road trip. And it was funny because I was going to go to a mall that was about an hour and a half from our house, and I told my husband, next week I'm going to go to this mall, and he goes, "Oh, I'll go with you." And I said, "No, you won't." So it was a little bit of an adjustment to start doing things without each other, but I did it. And then not every time, but several times when we went up to the lake house this summer, Greg would go ahead and I'd say, "You go, I'll be up in a couple of days." And then that was a 4-hour drive each way, and I would go and do that. So by the end of the year, I had reacclimated myself to this type of process of driving. And so this year when I decided, okay, no more stalling, this is ridiculous, I'm going to do it this year, I was much more comfortable than I thought I was going to be. So going down, I thought, okay, I'm going to be very smart here. I'm not going to try to do the whole 9 hours the first day, because not that I intellectually didn't think I could do it, I wasn't sure whether I'd get a backache or, I just hadn't sat for 9 hours. So anyway, I only went as far as Harrisonburg, Virginia, which was 6 hours. And I did a story from there and told all of you about that. And then the next morning, I only had, 2.5 hours or something like that to get to my daughter's house. I was 6.5 hours the first day and then 2 hours the second day. So it was wonderful. I had a fantastic time. Thanks you for all the support you all gave me. And I was amazed at what a nerve this touched when I brought up my feelings on this. I got so much as far as comments and emails and information from all of you. The support was phenomenal. I thank you so much for that. But it was also really nice to know that I'm not the only one that feels this way or had to deal with this particular thing. I figure I'm a pretty average 76-year-old, so if I'm having fears or thoughts or reservations about things, then probably other people are too. So that's why I decided to talk about it. So anyway, it was a great trip, and coming back, I felt so good about it that when I got to where I had made a reservation for a hotel, I thought, well, this is silly. I could just go right on home. So I just turned up my music and sang along with the music, and before you knew it, I was home. So I did the whole 9 hours coming home, and I wasn't even tired. So I just want to express to all of you that if you have reservations about something, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try to do it. Maybe you have to adjust it, do it differently than you used to. Have to be smart about how you approach it, and maybe do what I did, take baby steps to prepare yourself for it. But it's nice to know that I can just go down to Virginia. I mean, I can always fly, but it's nice to know that I can just get in the car and be at my daughter's house by the end of the day. So that was great. So I had fun. I took my granddaughter shopping. For those of you that don't know from my stories, my daughter and her husband were in Europe, and my oldest granddaughter, who graduated from college this last year, was at home staying with my 12-year-old granddaughter. So it was just the two of them and me. We had a wonderful girls' weekend. We had so much fun shopping. I got caught up in buying things for them, but then when I got really caught up, and I bought some things for myself, so I might as well show you. So we went to Madewell, which happens to be my granddaughter's favorite store, and I found this great blazer, which I haven't even unpacked yet. I love the gray. It's a really, I have to stand up to show you. It's a gray blazer, wool. It is the men's wear oversized look, which I like. I know a lot of you keep telling me I need a smaller size and don't realize that it's the new oversized look that I'm wearing. And then also, where did it go? There was a really cute sweater, gray sweater, so I thought, well, if I'm buying the blazer, I should buy the sweater at the same time. So I'll be styling this for you. And then another favorite shop of my granddaughter's is Athleta. I should know that. And I got two cute workout things there. I got this, I think will be nice for the beach in Florida. It's just a long, it's got zippers, I think. Yeah, zipper pockets on the side. It'd be good for my phone walking the beach. So that, and this jacket got a little wrinkled. It has the funnel neck, ribbing, zippered pockets, and a rounded edge on the bottom. So those are my big purchases from shopping, but I had a lot more fun buying for my granddaughters. So anyway, I am home, safe and sound, jumping back into work, and today I have a dermatology appointment for my annual. So hope all of you have a good day, and thank you so much for your support and all your comments, and it was just great. I mean, I don't care what the people complain about social media, there's still a lot of good things about it, and the community and the friends that you can make on social media are just so valuable and so wonderful for all of us. So thank you so much.